Welcome back to our channel Stock Dr. RR. Today we are going to talk about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, SP 500, Stock Apple and precious commodities gold and silver. In case you are new to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you will get the notification of all future videos on this channel. So friends, here we are on the monthly chart of Nasdaq 100. If you see here, this month's closing, if it's close about 12,600, then definitely this will be a good closing, because you can see that last six closings, right? These are the last six closings, 6 months closing. These are well below 12,500. Okay, you can see here. And now this week, this month, it needs 12 days to complete. If it stays about 12,500 for this month, then definitely I am seeing some upside in the market for the in the long-term trend. Okay, now let us go ahead and see the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, you can see here we nicely closed above, after 29th of August 2022, we managed to close about 12,600 on the weekly chart. So which shows, some positive sign here. You can see here, all from this date, right, from this week, we have just closed above this, right, 12,600. So this itself is some positive, chart on the weekly time frame. Now let's go ahead and do the daily time frame analysis. On day time frame, okay, you can see here on the day time frame there is a kind of breakout. You can see here very closely. This was the first top, this was the second top, and then the third top was not there, but you can see the breakout, and this breakout was with very good percentage. If we see the percentage, then how much percentage it is, let's see, it's almost 2.73%. okay, and you can see here it has tried to create the channel pattern here. This was the channel bottom, top, and this was the channel top, and then we have flag and pole pattern. It is looking like a flag and pole pattern. Let me refresh it again. Okay, and you can see here this is created a flag and pole pattern. So this is a flag, this is a flag, and this is the pole. Okay, if we continue sustaining on these levels, then the targets are coming very big. Okay, so I am the first one, I think, who is talking about the bigger targets, as in the entire market everybody is quite bearish in the market. Okay, so what are the levels? Now I think if we stay above 12,350 and 12,200, okay, this is a support area. 12,350 and 12,200, this 150 point is a very good support area. Okay, 12,220 or 12,200, see this 150 points here, this is a very good support area. Now on this week, if Nasdaq retest and come here and then give a pullback, then definitely the first target it is showing around is 12,950. if it stays above that, then 13,200, and the third target is 13,500. This is the medium term target for the Nasdaq 100. The criteria is that we need to stay above this support area of 12,200 to 12,350. okay, now on the downside, if this breakout is a failed breakout, for example, to fake out, I mean, for the retailers who they want the retailers to get stuck, then this can be a fake breakout. How we will identify that this is a fake breakout? Once Nasdaq 100 start closing below 12,200. If we start closing below 12,200, then the first target is coming around 12,000, and the second target is coming around 11,850. So these are the downside level if Nasdaq 100 starts trading and sustaining below 12,200. Then the levels of 12,000 and 11,850 is the short-term downside. So let's go ahead and do the analysis of this S&P 500. Okay, on the S&P 500, we will first hide the chart. We will do the monthly analysis. On the monthly chart, it is not showing anything. It is showing as a indecisive mode, as it is about to create a doji candle at this point of time. If we see the weekly candle says that it has a pullback from the bottom level of 23800. So on the weekly candle, it clearly says that S&P 500, when it comes near 3800 or 3850 or 3850, this level, then there is a pullback happening. So in this week also, you can see it came near 3850, and then there was a pullback, and the pullback of almost 100 points. So it is clear that on the weekly chart, 3800 and 3850 is a 50-point support area for the S&P 500. Now if we see on the day chart and we unhide our drawing, then what day chart is saying? The day chart is saying that long time back, the resistance got broke, right? You can see here, this is the resistance trend line, the first top, the second top, the third top, and the fourth top, and the fifth time it gave a breakout, and after the breakout it gave a upside, and then again a retest here. Okay, and after retest, again it is hovering around this level. Okay, 3900. So what's in the store for S&P 500? So for me, the levels are very clear. The level says that 3900 created a base, okay, on the day candle. Okay, so the first target, if the first target should be a 4000. If it stays above 3900, it can claim for 4000, the first target. The second target is 4100, and the third target is 4200. And what about the downside? If it starts trading and sustaining below 3900, then the first target is 3800, and the second target is 3700. These are the two targets for the downside. Now let's go ahead and do the analysis of the Dow Jones. For the Dow Jones, this is the monthly chart. We will hide the drawing. Okay, so Dow Jones was a kind of downtrend it is showing, but this is a spinning top on the monthly candle. The month has not completed yet, so we cannot predict anything. If we see the weekly chart, you can see here 31600 was a 31600 is a support on a weekly chart. Okay, 31600, you can see here the support on the weekly chart. So unless and until it don't get violated, we can say that there is a chance to go upside on this Dow Jones also. Now let's go ahead and do the analysis on the day chart. Let's unhide our drawing. You can see here, as I mentioned here, there is a big range. Okay, the big range of the support area. This is the range of support area on the day candle, I will say, because you can see when it tried to come between the range of 31600, right, 31600 and 32000. So these 400 points, right, when it comes in these 400 points, you can see here there is a sudden pullback happens. Means this, you can see these are the wicks, right? Means from the bottom the buying has came, right? 3-4 times it happened. So this is a very important, that 31600 is a very important support area. And my friends, to identify this support area is also an art. Okay, so if we are about this 31600 and start trading about 32100, means 32,100. If we stay above that area, then definitely we will try to go back again towards 32500 and 32800. These are the short-term targets. And once we start trading about 32800, then you are going to see very bigger targets. Now with this, we are going to talk about an important stock, Apple. For the Apple, I am closely monitoring this stock. Okay. First we will see the weekly chart. If I see something good in the weekly, then we will discuss on weekly chart. Okay, monthly I don't want to show. We'll talk about the weekly chart. We'll hide the drawing. You can see here the same way, Nasdaq 100 and Apple has the correlationship. Okay. The Nasdaq 100 closed after this 29th of August. It gave the highest closing. For the Apple, you can also see here on the weekly chart, it 24th October closing. It is near to the closing of 24th of October. So, and it has created a kind of inverted head and shoulder pattern also. Not exact, but kind of. Let me show you. This is the inverted head and shoulder pattern, kind of. If we start closing above, this level, then definitely this will be the depth. Okay. So almost 20, 30 points upside from here, okay, on the weekly chart. So let's see what is happening on the day time frame. This is the day time frame, and we will unhide our drawing. We will adjust the chart. Okay, you can see here, this is the trend line, okay, on the longer time frame. This is the trend line on the longer time frame. These are the resistance, the first, the second, the third, and the fourth is about to make, and this is the bottoms, first, second, and third. Now we will see the prices closely from the close view, and we will try to understand what is happening. Okay, so you can see here there is a consolidation happening here. Okay, the top, the bottom, the top, the bottom, the top, and bottom, and the top here. Kind of mini head and shoulder pattern also you can see here. So I am saying that once it starts trading and sustaining above 157, okay, I have put my alert also here. You can see here, once it start trading above 157, definitely you will going to see the quick upside to 162. Mark this arrow, and 170. And remember, my friends, once Apple start trading above 157, this upside will be quick, and that will make Nasdaq 100 also to go up very fast. Okay, so make a note of these levels, and one should not trade before this level should break. Okay, so some traders are immature, they are always in hurry, and they try to take position well in advance. So this is very important and very crucial. You need to wait for the levels very patiently, and this is the sign of good trader, okay, who waits patiently for his levels to break, and then who enter into the market. So this was about the Apple, and quickly talk about gold and silver. Friends, last week video you can see here, I clearly mentioned that there will be a big upside coming into the gold and silver. We predicted here that one start trading and sustaining about 1880. This should be the targets, and you see here 1950, 1915, and 9050. These two targets I mentioned on this green line, and these both targets got hit. Okay, we discussed, we said that above 1880 level. So this has given a 7% upside in the last week. Okay, so this was a very good opportunity, and I want to show you one important chart on the weekly. First we will talk about the monthly time frame. Okay, so this is a very important chart. I don't think anybody has did the analysis on this monthly chart as well for this commodity. See here, the monthly highest closing was around 1999. So if this month we close above $2,000, this would be the highest closing. Okay, highest closing from 2020, or you can say this will be highest closing you know, uh, till date. So if we close about 2000, okay, the targets are very big. They are up to $2,500. Okay, I'm not saying that it will be immediate, maybe in the horizon of 6 months to 1 year. Okay, or you can say 6 months to 1 year, 1.5 years. This is the big target which I am talking right now. Nobody will give you this big target, but yes, my analysis says this target is possible. The condition is it should stay above $2,000. If we see the weekly chart looks a bit promising. You can see the weekly candle we try to close, okay, almost 5.7% up. If on this next week, if we manage to stay above $2,000, okay, then the same targets which I mentioned about the monthly, they are possible. Now let's do the analysis on the day time frame. So where one should be, buyer in this? Either one should wait for $2,000 to cross, or one should wait for a retest. The retest can be possible for 1950, 1950. You know, these are the retest levels, and it can come towards 1900, and then it can take a U-turn from there, like this. Okay, so $1,880 is a strong base for the gold. So 1,880, unless and until it don't breach below 1,880, there is no possibility, or I would not advise for any kind of shorts on this commodity. And the last but not least is the silver. For the silver, let's do the analysis of monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, you can see here, let's hide this chart. Monthly is not showing anything, as the days are about to complete. Weekly shows the strong candle of 9.5%, and on the day chart you can see here, I clearly analyzed last week. You can see the last week video. I mentioned that once it starts trading and sustaining above 20.80, it will give you the upside of 21.50, 22.50. These were two targets I mentioned, and these two targets got achieved. You can see here we got a massive upside. We did the analysis here, and from that you can see here almost 9 to 10% upside it has given on this commodity, right? So this was a very nice upside it has given. And now what's in the store for this index this week? Okay, so this week clearly say that same like a gold, one should be buyer in this commodity. If there is a retest till $21.50, definitely one should add here. And then if it takes U-turn from here, the first target would be 22.50, second target is 23.50, and the support will be around 20.80 will be the support, very important support. Okay, if it breaks below that, then we will talk about the downside on the silver. Otherwise, still it's in the uptrend. And you can see here this index or this commodity had this the level of 24.50 to 23.50 was a consolidation area, and after that it gave a big breakdown, and then it went down. And now 23.50 will be also a resistance area. If it starts managing and sustaining above that and cross 24.50 and break about 24.50, then we are going to talk about the higher targets. So this was all about today, my friend. I think this today's video is quite big as compared to the all previous videos, but I tried to analyze the levels very by taking a my own space, and I wanted you all to understand something out of it. So this is our channel. In case you have not subscribed to this channel and you like this video and you think that you will learn more on this channel, then go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, so you'll get the notification of all future videos which I'm going to make on this channel. Till that, keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye.